Hi guys, welcome to this video. I thought I'd shoot this one after the previous one on starting content writing without experience. In this one, I just want to share with you some industries that I identified that are still paying content writers well. I mentioned niching down, identifying your niche and then becoming an expert in it. So I just thought of sharing some industries that you might want to consider if you are looking for content writing work that will pay you decently. But before we get to the industries, I just want to also mention some of the jobs that you might be doing for these clients. These clients need blog posts, they need ebooks, they need case studies. You might be writing emails for them. You might be writing sales pages for their websites or landing pages. You might also be writing newsletters that they'll send out to their potential customers, to their customers, or to those who have signed up to their newsletters. And then you might also be writing e-learning courses or even video scripts. So which are the high-paying industries that you might want to consider? First of all, finance. Finance is an industry that I do not think it will ever die down. We are always transacting. And so you might look for companies like mortgage lenders. They constantly require content for their websites, perhaps blog posts to communicate to their potential customers on things like the interest rates and so on, and how to pick the right mortgages. So if you are good at finance and you're thinking about finance, then you could be writing to these kinds of companies. You could be writing to credit card companies, especially in regions where credit cards are widely used. Then you can write for these companies. They might be looking for a lot of content to share with their potential customers, or to even share with their current customers. You can also pitch to accounting firms. So if you are good in accounting or you're good in finance, you could write for these accounting firms who are interested in getting content for their websites. Then another industry is blockchain. Blockchain is huge right now. Most, if not all of you, know about cryptocurrency. So a lot of companies are coming up with blockchain solutions. You could research them and write about them. So if you're interested in blockchain as a topic, you can go and take online courses on blockchain, learn about blockchain, become an expert in it, and then look for companies that are developing products around blockchain and write for them. So they might need blog posts, they might need newsletters, and so on. You could also write for technology companies. If you're good in technology, maybe you're good in computer hardware, you love to repair computers, you're good with smartphones, you're good with software, you're good with programming, you're good in cyber security. These are all industries that you can get into if you are interested in niching down in technology. So maybe you already work in one of these industries and you're already an expert. So you can identify companies in this industry and create content for them. Okay, a lot of them have content revolving around sharing how-tos with their customers. So if it's a software company, they might have how-to content, sharing how to maybe troubleshoot, how to solve certain problems that arise when using their software. So you can create such content. You can also work for software as a service companies. A lot of software right now is subscription based. So these are the software as a service companies that they always need content because their product is internet based. So they will reach, customers will reach out to them via the web. They'll learn about them via the web. So you'll create content based on things like how-tos. Again, they are sharing instructions on how to use their software, FAQs, troubleshooting, newsletters, and so on. If you are in the health space, then you can write content revolving around health. health is a very sensitive topic, such that if you're not already an expert in that, if you're not a medical practitioner, if you've not been working in the health space and you do not have information, then I would advise steering clear from it, because Google likes to promote articles written by actual experts. These are topics that are sensitive. If you're not an expert and then you give information that isn't factual, that is inaccurate, then someone's life is at stake here, because you're talking about health. So if you are not in the health space, then there are so many other industries that you can look at. But if you are in the health space, you are already an expert in it, you're a medical student, or you've been working in health for years, or you do something related to health, then you could write content around this. And then finally, real estate. Real estate is obviously huge. So you could write for realtors, you could write for construction companies. They always need content to share what they're doing online with people who are looking for that kind of information. There are other industries that I haven't listed here, like travel. Travel is huge, but you also have to niche down in that specific industry. So if you're writing on travel, then you could write on something like budget travel specifically. You could write on ecotourism specifically, not travel in general. So there are industries that are big that you might want to niche down again and choose a specific segment of that industry in which you can write. However, these are 6 industries that I've mentioned in which you could choose to niche down in. So if you have more ideas of industries that you want to get into, do not be discouraged. There's always companies out there that look for writers, but these 6 that I've mentioned are the ones that are known to be high paying, and they're always looking for writers. So if you are already an expert in them, then you can write content revolving around that. If you're not an expert in them, you could learn and then create content around this and publish content in the free publishing sites that I mentioned in my previous video on how to become a content writer without experience. So if you haven't checked out that video, go check it out. And I'll see you in the next video. All right. Bye-bye.